Hello. Hi Green, hi Raven, hi Farmsteads, hi Ilya. Welcome. I'm I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to commit today just because I'm fucking tired. And it doesn't help that I just downed like 3 grilled cheese. So I'm extra sleepy. But, yeah, Castlevania. That's a fun series, right? And I do sure love me some Metroidvanias. Actually, do I have the game audio set to the right thing? Hold on, let me check before I turn it on. Yes, I do. Okay. I made sure this time. So, as you can see, the landing tube thing is working again. And it's the dumbest reason. So apparently, for whatever reason... Okay, I can turn the game audio on now. For whatever reason, if your PNG tubing stuff, if the files are larger than like 1,000 by whatever, just 1,000 in general, I guess. Like 1,000 by 1,000, I should say. If it's larger than that, Sammy actually apparently just doesn't know what the fuck to do, and yeah, it chugs your stream. I don't know why the fuck that happens, but hey, whatever, I guess. Point is, I got it working. So, everything will be fine. I'm just going to look at very low res because I'm an insane person that draws at like fucking 4,000 by 4,000. And I already scaled everything down to 2,000 by whatever. So, at least there's that good news. But this also means all the redeems will be automated, so I don't have to think about them. Aside from the new redeem that I just added, which is because, for whatever reason, some shopping happened the other day. And suddenly at my door is now yeah. Alright. I somehow ended up getting a fuckload of taffy, and there's no way I'm going to, like, consciously eat it all. So, I'm totally not stealing Marigold's idea of just having it be redeemed so that I can just eat my way through it eventually. And unfortunately for you guys, I can't do the chewing ASMR, so you just gotta believe me that I ate a taffy. Also, hold on, there's something that's bugging me. Hold on. Let me just, there we go. The border was offset by, like, a couple pixels, and it was pissing me off, so I had to do that. Hi Mage. Welcome back in. Also, something about Amos' stream earlier today, in case you don't know who Amos is. One second. Hi. Yeah. Good art stream today. He had a fantastic art stream. Wonderful art stream, and actually gave me kind of courage, I guess? Question mark? I wouldn't say courage. Courage is not the right word. But you get the point. Maybe I'll do art later? We'll see how I'm feeling after a couple hours of Aria, but I do need to actually do some artwork, and what better way than to force myself to do it than doing it on stream? And if not today, then, you know, there's always Sunday. Or whatever day I get home from work and don't feel like total shit. Which might be Friday, I don't know. The world may never know. Like getting to the center of a Tootsie Pop. I don't really have much else to talk about, so we're gonna play the game. Cool, if you move the window, all noise stops. I will say that this is on the advanced collection thing because I'm too lazy to go find everything I need to set everything up otherwise. Oh. So you've already seen that intro, like, loop 3 times. Oh, Hey, looks like he's coming too. Where am I? Whoa, what happened? So you decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap? Huh? Who the heck are you? It's okay, Soma. His name is Genya Arikado. Skip the introductions. I have a few questions, and I need answers now. Go ahead. Why have you come here? Why? Well, Mina and I... Hang on, where are we? We're in Dracula's castle. You know, just Dracula's castle. Casually going on a date with your girlfriend and suddenly you're in Dracula's castle? Huh? Dracula's castle? Are you telling me we're in Europe? No, we are inside the solar eclipse. Ah, yes, it makes perfect sense. Inside the eclipse. You're insane. Do you think I'm a fool? So I'm gonna listen to him. He's telling you the truth. What the heck are you talking about? Give me an explanation. Well, it's like this. Huh? An enemy? How convenient. Damn, protect the girl. Yeah, go back to where you came from. Put that thing back right where it came from, or so help me. What was that thing? So it has awakened. What has? The spirit of the creature you killed has just entered your body. You have the power to absorb the abilities of the monsters you kill. What? Why? Why would I have a power? You have gained the power. You must go to the Master's Chamber. For what reason? Do you not wish to return with your friend to your own world? And hello, welcome in, Elite Coup. Yes, Arikado. Of course I want to go back. Go to the Master's Chamber, then you'll understand everything. But I can't just leave Mina here like this. No need to worry about it. I'll put up no need to worry about her. I'll put up a protective barrier. Man, talking is hard today for some reason. But death will most certainly find those who stay here too long. Well, no, they won't. No, he won't, because he's literally just fucking sitting in a single room. Yes, only you can save her from a painful death. And you, what will you do? I too have things I must do within these castle walls. Go, set forth. Both your life and hers are at stake. Alright, now I can actually play the video game. Oh my god, that's the select button? Hold on, I need to change something. I need to change something real bad. so that's fine. That... Okay, that should do it. Alright, so welcome to the best, what everyone considers the best Castlevania game on the Game Boy Advance, and some people consider the best DS-Vania for some reason. Oh, hold on, that's gonna get annoying. I appreciate the ease of using this thing for the game, but it's got some really annoying options that it doesn't need to have. Anyways, so welcome to the predecessor to what I consider as one of the better Castlevania games. Because honestly, this game is good in terms of what it has done, but I think, honestly, Dawn is better in a lot of ways. People just are, I feel like, get a little too heavy-handed with this being quote-unquote the best, or whatever. But I don't know, that's just me. I think it set the foundation for some really good stuff. Don't get me wrong, like, yeah, the Soul System being created here was a really good step in the right direction. But Dawn improved on it quite a bit in a lot of different regards. But everyone wants to also forget about Dawn because it started the whole thing with the whole, you know, the very, like, generic-looking anime profiles, which, yeah, no, they don't look great compared to the, you know, classic art style. But I don't know. I don't think it's that bad to make a fuss out of it. Yeah, I get it, but it's very, it feels so unnecessary to be really spiteful about them. Yeah, the only real thing I have a problem with Dawn is the seals, really, and that's got, you know, the good patch for it now. In fact, the randomizer automatically has that as a feature, which is great. Yeah, it was kind of the first one to, like, basically make Soten 2 happen. And especially for the you know, scale that it was on, was actually really impressive. I will never not, like... Do I even have anything else? No, I don't. I feel really scatterbrained all of a sudden. Yeah, the forced gimmicks with DS games. Yeah, I can see that. That your first Mario Kart is the best Mario Kart, that kind of thing. Just like the first Final Fantasy is the best Final Fantasy to you. Oh, well, yeah, I can't backdash my way off that one. Which is why I get kind of cranky about people being like, you know, so-and-so Final Fantasy is the best Final Fantasy and has never actually even touched any of the other ones for any given reason. And it's like, shut up then. But I don't know. That's getting one off topic and two, like, I don't know. People are allowed to like what they like. I definitely get that. I just think it gets a little overbearing when some people, like, very much get... What's the word for it? They get really aggressive about their opinions for no reason. Like, you can like 7 all you want, but that doesn't mean it's literally the best one of all time. There's so many different things wrong with it, not just translation-wise, but... Like, I don't know, I don't really care too much about 7. I don't really care anything about 7 anymore. Yeah, pretty much. I have to equip this one, don't I? Like, my favorite is Final Fantasy IV. And yeah, part of it is because it is my first one that it's my favorite, but also, like, I'm not going to sit here and be a totalitarian and be like, no, you can't like any other Final Fantasies, you have to like 4, because 4 is not for everyone. And also, the story isn't, like, supremely the best, or whatever. I like 4 because it is the way that it is, and because it has sentimental value to me. But, I don't know. That being said, I only ever played and, like, finished this game once. So I figured, you know, I probably need to play this a couple more times. Just because. That, and because a lot of the mods for a lot of DSvania games tend to be for this game more than anything else. It's either this or Dawn. Or Portrait of Ruin for some reason. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I see, like, random hacks for a Castlevania, and it's just either this game or, like, Dawn. Because those are the two games that everyone absolutely adores. Which, again, it's fine. They're not my favorites. I actually kind of think that that Dawn of Sorrow is actually the weakest of the DSvanias, personally. And part of that is, in fact, just due to the, you know, forced touch controls gimmick, but also because, I don't know, Portrait of Ruin is pretty fucking sick. And then Shinoa is just my favorite character out of all of the DSvania characters, I should say. Yeah, Jonathan and Charlotte. They're great. They're good characters. But but it's always fun to go back and just, like, see a predecessor for a little while. I've already, like, done Dawn to death in my own time. So, like, coming back to this, it's probably a, you know, kind of needed at some point. Dawn, I actually have almost 100% in both the fact that I have, like, every single soul, but I also have almost every single soul maxed out, and that is a draining experience. Don't do that to yourself, please. Because, So you can get up here early, but it's, like, super precise how you have to do it. It's not intended by any means, but you can do it. I think you need it to be, like... You, like, can't let Soma go down the stairs at all. You have to jump at, like, the very last pixel. Oh, man. Co-op mode for Portrait? No, I haven't. I have not played the co-op mode. I've played Maria Richter mode, and I've played Old Axe Armor. I have not played Sisters because I took 2 seconds of playing Sisters to see that I just do not want to do that mode at all. Oh, it's just a boss rush. Oh, well. Yeah, Sisters mode is funny, but, like... I don't want to do that. Touchscreen gimmicks, please. Please no. Please no on the touchscreen gimmicks. I don't like touchscreen gimmicks. I like that a scarf is more defense than a cape, but you know. What I don't like is how short this damn fucking knife is. I need something else. Yeah, that's the other thing is, like, Sisters mode looks so boring because you're just stupid overpowered, too. Hey, I got it! Wow, that is a significant boost in my defense. Now time to get run over by a Cataplepus. Yeah, I should probably be careful, because this guy can kill me pretty easily. I've only just started, Cole. No, I've just only started, Cole. I take 3 damage now. I was taking like 17 earlier. Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and... There was a save point. Where? Exactly? A little ways back. Maybe I'll save when I get to the next thing. I can just run through these guys. It doesn't matter anymore. I have so much defense. But I should get an Axe Armor Soul at some point. It would probably be helpful. Yeah, there is a lot of unique sprites, but that's mostly because, like, a lot of the DS ones weren't even, like, yeah, they do have some updates to a lot of sprites and stuff, but, like, the most important part is the fact that, a lot of the DS sprites are actually just rips of Rondo that they reused again for Harmony of Dissonant, or Harmony of Despair, so, yeah. So they had to make one specifically for the GBA. Kind of miss Harmony of Despair, even though it's not the greatest game. It was very silly. Also, the speedrun for it is hilarious, and if you ever get a chance to like, see any of it, you should watch it, because there's some very silly things you can do in that game. Especially, particularly with, I think it's mostly, like, Simon and Soma. Simon, Soma, and Richter, I think, have, like, some of the silliest clips that turn into, like, infinite speed or something. It's very entertaining to watch, that's for sure. It was on 360 Arcade, it was also on PS3. Yeah, I kind of hope that the remake project would actually end up, like, working out, because I do kind of want to play that game again. And have it, like, have actual good net play. Imagine being able to squad up with, like, a full set of, like, 8 people I think you can have playing at once. God, that would be amazing to actually play, like, a full 8-man team going into a stage. Oh, hello there. Hello? You're human too, right? Relax, my name is Graham. Let's just say that I'm a missionary. Oh, I'm Soma. Soma Cruz. You weren't here in this shrine before, were you? How did you get here? I'm not sure. I went through the shrine gate and boom, I was here. I see. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead, I don't mind. Is it true that this is Dracula's castle? It most certainly is. But isn't Dracula's castle in Europe somewhere? In theory, yes, but his true castle exists somewhere else. His true castle? Yes, it's a well-known fact that the underworld. It's a well-known fact in the underworld. Do you believe in vampires? Well, no. I thought the story of Dracula was made up, actually. No, it's all true. It was leaked to the outside world. Usually, the church handles these things with utmost secrecy. Over the course of time, Dracula has resurrected many times. When people lost faith and craved chaos and destruction. So, are you trying to tell me now that Dracula has been resurrected? No, Dracula perished in 1999. You know the prophecy of 1999, don't you? Nostradamus' great prophecy? That's right, Dracula was resurrected exactly as he predicted. But vampire hunters destroyed him completely. They ended his regeneration cycle by sealing his castle, a symbol of his demonic power inside the darkness of an eclipse. And that eclipse is where we are now? Yes, but there's still more to this story. There's more? In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle, and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers. But that's... Yes, the time is now. I better get going. Is that all then? Oh, Yes, thank you. Farewell and be careful. Yes, you too. So remember, in 15 years from now, Dracula's coming back. Supposedly, potentially. Was over in this direction? I am so, like, I have very little knowledge of this castle in particular. I'm much more familiar with Dawn's map and Portrait of Ruins map overall. Ah, yes, money. Now, I know it gets brought up sometimes by some people, but like, why is all the cash in Castlevania games all like, you know, USD? It seems a little strange, doesn't it? Because like, this isn't like a like translation thing. Even in the Japanese games, from what I understand, like, it's all still like dollar symbols, like US dollar symbols. Does odd actually use the same symbol? I legitimately don't know, because I don't pay attention to most like symbols for money. Like even in our country right now, like in the US, I don't even really register the like USD sign as like a dollar, like an amount of money. I just look at numbers. Usually the only time I even like recognize that a dollar symbol is being used, or a monetary symbol is being used, is usually when it's specifically like euros and specifically yen. But that could just be me being an uncultured dork. I don't know. Ah, I see. I don't even know if there's like a separate like monetary symbol for like Canadian dollars. You know, I think the worst part about starting over any Castlevania game, no matter how many times you've played it, is not having the double jump right away. I think that is the most damning thing in all of starting Soten Lakes and Metroidvanias in general, is just not having a double jump is so fucking bizarre. So you get so used to it by the time you get to endgame. Because you usually get it at least fairly early. Actually, wait a minute, can I... Got it. Finally, a different weapon. Oh wait, I got a short sword earlier? When did that happen? Well, it doesn't matter now. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I picked up the short sword. I lost track of what I was talking about, like, entirely now. Other than... pretty much just, Harmony of Despair is really silly, and I kind of want to play it again. And that... I was playing this because I haven't played it in God knows how long, and I've only played it, like, once. I'm pretty sure it's, not the short sword, but, there is a sword that has amazing, short hops in it. I think katanas are also pretty much, like, god tier when it comes to, like, getting short hops with them. It's a shame the one thing that they could have fixed in this version is that they could have fixed the luck value thing, but they didn't. I don't think that they did anyways. Well, that was the exact opposite direction I wanted to be in when that happened. Cool Manticore, I guess. I think the other thing that really kind of made me dislike this game a little bit is the fact that a lot of the, like, interesting parts of the weapons in this game are, like, just not as satisfying as they are in some of the other games. I think Asoten has probably the best variety of just, like, weapons that can work, but are, like, kind of janky. Because, like, yeah, the Alucard shield and, like, shield rod thing is, like, super good and all that, but you know what's even better? Having two flying swords and being able to chain them back to back to basically make a buzzsaw effect. And it actually, you know, does decent enough damage that you can, you know, beat the game with it pretty handily. I also think that there were some other rods in that game that were also really fun to use. But in this game, it's like you have a certain set weapons you basically get throughout this entire game, and you just use those and nothing else. So it doesn't matter if you like the spear weapons, or like doesn't matter if you like the hammer type weapons. They all kind of suck compared to just get the claim Shalish and then I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't think anybody does. But you get that and then you just beat the game because it's not even really a secret anymore. It's there. And you use it. And that's pretty much end of story. Which is something I kind of wish some of the hacks did more of, because they either just nerf the hell out of the Claim Shalish, Claim Salai, or whatever, however it's pronounced, or they just edit it to be like, you know, do the same thing, but it's just a different skin of it. Plans to do Julius? Maybe. I'll have to see. That would probably be a good thing to maybe attempt, though. Also, good luck with, Bed, I guess? Question mark? I haven't really done any of the, like, Julius stuff in both this game and Dawn, so maybe it's something to look into. Hey, look, a different bullet soul. Is it good, though? That's the other thing. There's so many souls in this game that are just, like, very, whatever. Kind of the same case for the Dawn, too, is, like, you don't really get a whole lot of variety out of them. But there is enough in Dawn that I think that if you just roll with what you get, you know, you usually have a good time anyways. Hey, thanks for resubbing, or continuing your sub. Very much appreciated. I still haven't really figured out how a lot of the subscription stuff is going to end up working for me, but I definitely know I've got to get more things in general in place to actually, you know, incentivize it, instead of it just being like, hey, you just kind of like me, I guess. Ah, yes, the melon room. Why is there a melon behind this frickin' wall? Who knows? Oh, god damn it. But I think, besides this, I think that's one of my problems with the Igavanias in general, is the fact that they all suffer from similar design philosophies, and where there are a lot of options, yes, but most of them are just kind of lukewarm or like not interesting enough to want to use them, so you just use the thing that's just like clearly better than the rest of it. Like, Bloodstained does have like a nice combat system that at least allows you to like get somewhat into like having a specialization if you wanted it to, but there's still so many different weapons that are just like, these are clearly going to be better than what you're using. Hello, Yoko. I mean, mysterious person. Hey, you're Soma, aren't you? You must be him. Yes, but who are you? Oh, forgive me, I'm Yoko Balnades. I'm a member of the church. How would a member of the church recognize me? You've met Genya Arikado, right? I did meet him, but he told me about you and asked me to help you if you were in trouble. Arikado said that? That's hard to believe. Well, he may seem cold at first, but he's actually quite a decent guy. He may be looking out for you because you share the same dark powers. Wait, did you say my powers are dark? Oh, you mean you didn't know that? Oh no, did I say something? Well, what's said is said. Essentially, you have the power to rule over and command monsters. Rule over monsters? I have no desire to do that. It comes as naturally as breathing for you, so you may not realize it yet. And though I call it a dark power, that doesn't mean it's evil. It's like a weapon. Its user decides whether to use it for good or evil. Well, when you put it that way, I feel a little bit better. Since I got this power, I've begun to lose my sense of self. You are yourself. There's no one else who you could be. Don't second guess yourself. Be confident. That's more important. I think I understand now. Thanks, Yoko. It's so funny seeing this dialogue because I just recently watched a playthrough of somebody with playing this game where they basically just modded out Soma and replaced him with Maria, and the dialogue is still similar enough. Like, yeah, they edited the dialogue just a teeny bit just to make, you know, Maria sound like Maria, like a goofy kid. But, it's still eerily similar enough that it's just funny. Not used to being thanked by people. Oh, I forgot to ask you. Have you seen a man named Graham? Graham? Yeah, I met him earlier. Be wary of that man. I believe that he will inherit Dracula's powers. No way! He did not look like a bad guy. Right, and I've got a bridge to sell you. Don't be fooled by his appearance. He's not who you think he is. But, alright. Well, I must be going. Gotta find Graham. See you around. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that it was definitely a lot more of an after-release issue, too, just because of that, in fact. Because, honestly, like, the starting area giving you basically every type of, like, weapon right out the gate and have it, all of them be, like, very equal in power, is really encouraging, but then as soon as you get past the tutorial ship, you kind of see that there were some stuff that they kind of leaned into. Oh boy, a whip sword. Is that any good? Oh, let's see. Oh god, that landing lag though. Yeah, no. Going back to the rapier. Rapier. But yeah, I don't know. I was just in the mood to play Castlevania again. I want to do Bloodstained at some point, but I also want to 100% it again because I don't have that file anymore. And I wouldn't want to make people, like, sit in on those streams very much because, yeah, there's a lot of things to actually, like... Okay, we'll use the whip sword then. Like, there is a lot of, grinding to do, especially for money. Money grinding in that game is such an impossible task. Also, I guess I probably should have asked earlier, but is the game audio been good? I actually kind of didn't think about that. You think it's good? I very much trust Raven because Raven is in like almost every single Twitch chat that I see, and always will let people know if audio is not good. Oh, hi, Hammer. Oh, what's a child like yourself doing in a place like this? A child? You're rude, Grandpa. Oh, my apologies. My name is Hammer. The RB ordered me to come here. Hi, I'm Soma. I love that this one text box has just been... So, the randomizer has a text randomization option in it, and this one text box alone has just sometimes fucks over the entire dialogue trees. So sometimes you just get people just saying, "Hi, I'm Soma," over and over, and it's just great. God bless the text randomization option. Thought I was inspecting a shrine, but suddenly I was in a castle. Don't you think that's a mean thing to do to a guy? So I just bailed on my mission. What do you mean? There were a bunch of strange people gathered at the shrine. I thought they'd be good customers, so I opened up a shop. Good for you. There are weapons all over this castle and no monsters at the front gate. Good place for a shop. Come on by, I'll give you a good deal. See you around. Ha ha ha. Alright, Hammer, whatever you say, dude. Shop, huh? I don't get it. Yay, jumping. I love being able to double jump. Also, get me back to the rapier because it's faster. But yeah, Bloodstained money grinding is like damn near impossible, so I just don't. I don't want to stream that portion of it, at least if I do play Bloodstained on stream, because that's gonna just be nightmare-inducing. Nightmare-inducing? No, just soul pain, I guess, more than anything. Plus, when it comes to grinding, I'm realizing that in order for me to, like, have a good time with it, if I'm streaming, I have to have, like, everyone engaged in, like, some sort of conversation, because otherwise I just don't speak. And that's kind of not a good thing to be doing during a stream. Which is probably why, Mystic Arc might not be the best choice for me to continue forward with, but I'm going to still do it anyways because I said I would. But Curse of the Moon, I've played Curse of the Moon. It's honestly not my favorite thing. Like, everyone is really, like, has a lot of good things to say about it, because it's, you know, a Classicvania, but good. And I kinda disagree with that as sentiment. This is just me, and that's probably just me. Wait, can I really not get up there? Do I really have to push a box down here first for that? Alright. But, this is just my opinion, but it really does not feel like a Classicvania to me. It feels like someone took the idea of a Classicvania and decided to apply, well, considering the team that did it, they really just put the Mega Man Zero and, Gunvolt philosophy of just make it stupid hard for no reason philosophy onto it, which means you have to have like perfect combos, and not perfect combos, but you have to have like desperation attacks, you have to have desperation attacks, you have to have like tight movement, you have to actually have like, you know, a very annoying, like, oh, is this the bad one? Yeah, I think this is like one of the worst overhead swords because it has so much yeah, it's the landing lag. Yep. I guess overall, I just don't like Curse of the Moon. I don't think it's as much of a Classicvania as people make it out to be. More than it's basically more of like a Gunvolt game that they decided to have like Castlevania as a skin for it, essentially. I don't know. I'm really not a fan of like Inti Creates stuff the more that I try to play them. Like, yeah, Mega Man Zero is good in a lot of ways, but it's also like unnecessary amounts of like precise platforming that it doesn't need to be, if that makes sense. Like, even Mega Man 01, the game actively punishes you if you're not, like, performing at top tier. It's a high execution game that literally punishes you for not being the best of the best, and it kind of, like, eh. ZX and ZX Advent, or at least, like, let you play the game still. Isn't this the... Yeah, this one has good landing lag, so that's good. And a hammer. Like, kudos to people who do enjoy, like, the high octane that is, like, good play in Mega Man Zero games, but, like, I just don't like that those games actively, like, punish you for essentially using the tools that are there. Like, if they really didn't want you to use the Cyber Owls, then they shouldn't have put them in the fucking game. Sorry. Why do I have to, like, have a perfect fight with a robot master or a boss just so that I can get the ability from them? That seems kind of bullshit. Because all it's essentially doing is rewarding the players who play good by allowing them to be able to play the game at all, in some regards. Because there's a lot of stuff in the Zero games that if you don't get the abilities from the bosses that you only get while doing A or S ranks, then you just basically just lose out on it forever. The minute you drop below A rank, you basically just forfeit all those rights. It's kind of lame. I don't like it. And then Curse of the Moon is, well, they took those concepts from those games and then decided to put them into an NES game, and everyone sings praises about it, and I don't know, I just don't get it. It's not for me. Oh, there was a room below. Hold on. I might as well finish up the map here while I'm over here in the first place. Also, I don't think I've actually equipped a, Yeah, haven't even equipped a fucking Yellow Soul yet. And if I remember correctly, there's actually a, yeah. I can't quite get up there yet. Never mind. Okay, I guess I have to go around. Thanks. Thanks, game. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the whole grinding thing. So... yeah, that's kind of something I'm realizing is maybe I should not do RPGs on the stream very much, just because I know how I play those games, and I play them in a very distracted and grindy manner. That does not make for good stream material, especially when I don't really have a lot of, well, viewership, I suppose. It would be one thing if I had somebody I could constantly bounce a conversation off of, but not everybody can be here, and I understand. So, maybe just hold off on that for a little while. Demo, hi! Welcome. Thanks for the resubscribe. You pressed the button, thank you. You are supporting me for reasons of, I guess you like me. Yeah. So what is this one killer doll that's just sitting up here? It's literally just one enemy. Ah yes, the Kestis. The Cestus, Kestis, whatever people want to call it. The Punch Knuckles. I mean, that's a possibility, but also my schedule is so, like, wishy-washy simply because, well, it's me. Well, it's me, and also the fact that, you know, I work a fucking 40-hour-a-week job that leaves me with little time to myself, so I end up needing a lot of break period. Dizzy, well, thanks for resubscribing and welcome in. You're just in time for Anime Bishonen Boy. I should probably go to Hammer and, like, you know... yeah, that's also a thing. That's also a thing that I've recognized as a kind of, is kind of an issue, is simply the whole, you know, not everyone wants to sit through, like, 8 parts of, like, an RPG. Especially considering the fact that most of mine are, like, 2-hour segments of me playing a game. Alright, I'm just skipping the Hammer dialogue because it's Hammer. Who cares about Hammer? Get rid of the broadsword and the hammer. When did I get this spear? Oh, I bet you one of the spear guys dropped it, and I just didn't pay attention. could buy a scimitar. But I don't know how good the actual, like, landing lag animation would be on it. Or I could get the war fatigues. Ah, yes. It is Space Dragon time. So yeah, Sammy Tube is working just fine. I don't even have to do anything for this either. It just works now. It's great. I love it. I'll just see how this looks. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the katana is actually really good because it can multi-hit. Yes, it does, but that's okay. You guys don't mind, right? You don't mind being overtaken by a dragon? A little bit? Also, now I remember the katana, because it resets its animation when you actually land on the ground, it actually makes it very awful for the short hops strategy, unless the enemy is, like, above and to your right. Where can I go from here? I think I can continue going this way. Throw bones! But, yeah. I do want to play, like, more short bursts games, rather than, trying to force myself into long RPGs, which is what I've been doing since I started, essentially. The only exception being, like, Kingsfield, and that's because that was genuinely, like, my brain had fired neurons just the right way that I'm just going to continue playing it every day until it was done. And I was just having a good time with it regardless. I almost kind of want to get, I almost kind of want to find the first game and have the translation patch attached to it, because, I kind of want more Kingsfield. And I don't want to jump into Lunacid yet because all the content isn't there yet. Because once Lunacid is up to its like 1.0 full release, I'm definitely going to actually like sit down and play it. Like, no question. But I want the content to be there first instead of starting in the middle of it. Strange, I sense a dark power within you. Who are you? It's rude to ask questions before introducing yourself. Hold on, let me grab a drink because my throat's getting dry. I wish I had, like, a larger selection of beverages that would actually, like, be throat-soothing. Because that would be super helpful for me, who tends to ramble if I have no story to read. Yes, you're right. I can't give you my name. I can't give you my name, but people call me Jay. People call you Jay? Why hide your real name? Are you a criminal? No, I have amnesia. I'm told that I was in an accident in 1999. When I woke up in the hospital, I had forgotten my name and my past. Oh, I see. Well, my name's Soma. Your dark power? Were you born with it? I don't really know. I first noticed it when I entered the castle. I see. I guess I was mistaken. Mr. J, why have you come to this castle? Call me J. I am filled with fear when I hear the name Dracula. I came here because of the prophecy. I also thought my memory might return. In fact, since my arrival, I have felt like my memory is returning. Your accident occurred in 1999? Maybe Dracula was involved? I fear you are correct, especially since I have magical powers. Jay, are you an exorcist? Well, you might say that. I work for no one but myself. Must be going now. I'm sure we'll meet again. Yes, see ya. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm an amnesiac. Hey, that's cool. My name's Soma. See you later. Good conversation. Do I want to explore the basement first? I think the basement is where you're supposed to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the basement is where you're supposed to go. So let's go down to the basement. Hello, Bones. But, yeah. More Kingsfield would be fun. I think the other thing I would like to do is just play games that are just generally more, like, action-oriented and less story, because, man, reading is tough. Reading is tough both on the throat and on my brain. I also have another game that I want to play that would be fun to stream for me, personally. And Demo would be familiar with it. Only because I showed it off a little bit, but the Record of Lodoss War Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth is a very fantastic game that I would love to stream. I would absolutely love to stream that, and probably Luna Nights too at some point as well, because they're both really good games. And they're made from a fantastic developer. But that'll have to be when I'm, like, in the mood for stuff again. Because right now I'm just kind of flip-flopping back through whatever's just in my brain space. Like, I still absolutely want to, like, do Monster Party. And I also want to do, come on. I want to do Monster Party. I also want to play more Mega Man games because Mega Man games are fun. Mostly also because I keep seeing some people play X4 again, and I'm like, man, I really want to play X4 again all of a sudden. I think one thing that I would want to do for Mega Man games that would be interesting is try to do Buster-only Mega Man 8. Because 8 in particular is a game that I really, really love from the original series. But also, like, it looks the most fun to actually just, like, Buster only. Partly because you can, you know, get the Buster upgrades to actually be able to do it without too much hassle. I'm actually kind of low on resources. I probably should have bought some potions from Hammer while I had the chance. Maybe there's a wall here? No? But like I said, I also want to maybe potentially do some art streams and like actually sit down and do something for once. I really think that maybe having something to force me to focus would be a good idea. Alright, then there's this asshole. With his stupid-ass hitboxes. This guy's got, like, some real jank-ass hitboxes, that's for sure. Especially with that fat hand of his. Oh, that was kind of a joke. Man, and here I've been I've been watching I've been watching someone play a hack of this game that's, like I said, replaces it with Maria, and everything is so much more difficult in that game, in that hack. Come on, Tsuchinoko. Oh. I must capture the Tsuchinoko, please. No! Give me the soul. Do it. You didn't even give me the soul. Man, what a ripoff. Alright, it's not worth it at this point. But the difficulty mod is so funny. Basically, the end game actually ended up with about as much health as I have right now, which is really terrifying because everything did like 100+ damage to you. Which kind of, I guess, speaks to how easy this game is once you like get started. Oh, alright then. I have lost track of, like, everything that I was talking about. I guess I can go back to the other statement about, like, doing collabs and stuff. The funny part is that I kind of joked about doing a collab with someone. And I wasn't even, like, being serious about it. I was actually, like, 100% joking, and now I feel bad about it, because they were like, yeah, sure, just let me know when. And I'm like, shit. I don't know why I'm like this. The worst part is like, it's not even like I wouldn't want to. I'm just like, I don't know if it's like weird performance anxiety while also trying to hang out with someone at the same time. Or if it's like my brain just shuts down, not knowing what to do when it comes to, you know, doing something multiplayer for once. But I don't know if or when my brain can be in like the right space for it. It would also probably help if I wasn't like, you know, again, not working for like 40 hours a week. I think honestly if I legitimately like was not like employed, I would be like more willing to just like give things a shot and just like do random streams for like excessive amounts of time. So I don't know. My brain just doesn't let me have things, I guess, if I'm in the middle of like my work schedule, I suppose. Because even like trying not to like let myself go to bed early because like honestly I want to like do more of the fighting game stuff that I've been talking about recently with some folks, which they're probably doing right now actually, now that I think about it. Like my brain has this weird thing where I have to have a certain amount of time before bed to like just sit there and wind down. I have to have like a certain amount of time to myself per day. Otherwise I go crazy. But if I'm also like don't have enough interaction for a given period of time, then I will also go crazy. So it's kind of a weird lose-lose situation. I also just don't know how to fucking talk to people. I really don't. I clam up super easily when I'm in like the same like voice chat as other people. Even just hanging out. Is that actually good? Yes, that's good. I forgot to put on the war fatigues too. Wow, good job. Good investment. Oh, hell yes. Hold on. All right, we're getting the good strength drops now. Yeah, that's the big thing, isn't it? It's the 40-hour work week that just makes everything not work out the way my brain wants it to. But yeah, I don't know. At some point I would like to maybe consider it, just because it's a social thing to do and it would be cool to like interact with people that I think are cool also in a very nice way. I also am just like weirdly self-conscious of like and this is purely the curse of just having like the brain rot of social media on my brain at all times, because I am sadly afflicted with that. Is the whole, yeah, but what if they think I'm collabing with them just to get the numbers? And that's a real fear. that is a realistic fear that that my brain just puts into my head that I know is not a true statement, but you know. I don't think anybody doesn't know how that actually, you know, wouldn't feel. Would feel? Brain. Alright. I'm trying to do too many things at once with my brain, and it's slowly shutting down. I've only been playing this for an hour and a half. Not even, technically. Damn, dude. I feel like I'm already, like, halfway done with the game. Sick! Got a battle axe. How bad is this? 86 damage. Oh my god, that... that landing lag, though. Holy shit, dude. That is some incredible landing lag. Holy fuck, man. How do people, like, enjoy this game with all the other kinds of weapons? Ah, yes, we've reached the harem quarters, as I like to call it. Considering it's, you know... Can I get that, please? Thank you. Yeah, I understand that recognizing that Bad Brain saying it is a legitimate thing, but also it doesn't make it feel any better when you can't, like, undo that Bad Brain saying it, because it's still there. That's like when you can recognize that the paralysis demon is there, but you still can't do anything about it because it's still there. Like, just because you can acknowledge that it is in fact a paralysis demon does not allow you to, you know, be able to remove yourself from being able to be, you know, paralyzed? Paralyzed, there we go. I knew what the word was. You know, there's just something weird about this track in particular that just sounds very ominous. Despite it being, like, supposed to essentially being, you know, Dracula's pleasure zone, I guess. That's a weird sentence to say. I shouldn't say that again. Also, this boss has had, like, a huge, like, OC idea that I still think about to this day and, like, have not acted on. So, like, the idea for this character that I think of every single time I see this boss is, like, essentially, I'm thinking, like, a Dullahan, essentially, but instead of it just being one head, it's like 3 heads, and they all have to fight over who has to use the body at whatever given time. And I think that's a really fun idea that was generated specifically from this enemy. Don't ask me how they all, like, connected to one body in the first place, but... And I think the only reason I never acted on that idea is simply because I already have a Dullahan. And that's my only logical reason as to why I've never, like, fully realized that idea for some reason. And that's a really shallow excuse. Alright, I know Headhunter ends up being a better soul overall, but it's probably not good right now. Yeah, it's not good right now. Not yet. I need more. I need stronger souls. I also need that Curly soul. So I need Curly to die. Alright, no soul drop from that. And yeah, I get that that's, you know, mental health is a process, etc., but, like... sometimes you can't wait for the process to, you know, be a thing. Yeah, no worries. I understand, taxes are hard. Taxes make the brain hurt. But hi, Ilya. Welcome back, question mark? Welcome back from Taxland. Oh, cool. I got a drop from them, but that's not the soul. I need Curly soul. Wait, is it actually capturing? Oh, fuck. How long has it been doing that? Why is that a default option? Man, fuck you, OBS. Piece of shit. Thanks, Ilya. Yeah, GBA sprites. GBA is a good platform. Whoa! Okay, that almost killed me. Should probably, heal. Hey, there's Undyne. Yeah, the Fire Emblem sprites are great. Honestly, like, that's one of the things I kind of miss about the old GBA games. For Fire Emblem is how good the old sprites were. Is Hunting any good? I don't remember if Hunting is, like, good. I think this double hits. I think that's why it's considered good. Probably a lot better than, slow-ass Battle Axe City. Man, I wanna, like... I'm seeing characters from the new Fire Emblem and being like, man, I wish I was, like, really into Fire Emblem again to, like, enjoy this, but I know that at the minute I go to it, I'm going to, like, clear it once and be like, alright, that's enough for me. I don't care about these things anymore. I don't know, something about Fire Emblem lately has just not been clicking, and I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Come on, Curly, give me the soul. I think there's like one other enemy that can give a soul that I need for the waterfall thing. Also, I should probably not have Undyne on anymore. Yeah. Like, I appreciate what Awakening did overall, but like, kind of wish we still had the goodles. The goodles. The goodles. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Three Houses was neat, but it's not quite the same, if you know what I mean. Like, it's definitely lost something for me at some point. That, and I just hate how much Nintendo's just like, alright, well, this is the only thing we're ever going to talk about for the rest of, you know, Infinity. It's their cash cow now. Like, that's it. It's kind of like when Capcom was like basically being shit about everything else, and they decided, alright, well, we're just gonna like only ever talk about Monster Hunter. You were expecting something decent from us? Nope, we only have Monster Hunter now. And it was like that for like years. But then again, I also just miss the GBA Fire Emblems in particular because they just held a lot more weight to me. Mostly just in the fact that they were very good games, but also the fact that they had some of my favorite characters that no one really talks about because they're not, you know, they're not waifu material anymore. Like Garrick. Garrick is such a fucking good character. I love Garrick. But he doesn't have the Crest toothpaste hair, so who cares about him, right? Or Demo's favorite, well, one of Demo's favorites, Dorcas. He love, he wife. Yeah, see, Demo knows. Yeah, this hitbox is insane. I remember why people would mention their hunting as a good weapon. Oh right, I still can't get this because I don't have Hippogriff or any way of getting up there yet. Cool. He's shredded and he loves his wife. Yes, those are the very good traits of a character. Is shredded and loves wife. I am now just down here, aren't I? Yeah. Is there any other points I can access? I guess technically the bottom here. But Garrick, Hector, Dorcas. There's so many good characters in the GBA Fire Emblems that people just don't give a shit about for some reason, despite many fans being like, yeah, they're good characters, and then that's it. And then that's it. Instead, all we get is Camellia for the 8 millionth time. And Tharja. God, I hate to be that person to hate on something that's super popular, but I just can't stand Tharja, period. I really can't. She's just a stupid hammy trope, and I just can't deal with her existence, period. And then Fates decided that everyone loved Tharja so much that they decided to design a Tharja 2. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to be going. Whatever, I'll just find the warp for this place. Is there a warp in this place, actually? Wait a minute. I feel like this is one of the places that doesn't have a warp, for some reason. Why doesn't Imp not knock me back that much? I don't understand. Soma, what are you doing? Oh, that's a solid wall. Okay, well. I want to fill out the map here, just because it's annoying otherwise to come back through here. I somehow forgot everything that I was talking about before Fire Emblem was mentioned. Also, I forgot to double check if the thing actually worked. Yeah, it automatically despawned dragon form. Okay, good. Well, not good for you guys, I guess. But you know what I mean. I wonder. It's only been 2 hours. Wonder how far I can actually get in this game in just one sitting. I feel like this is already a decent portion into the game. If I recall correctly, there's something down here? No? Is it in the next room? I think it's in the next room. No, it must have been that room. But that's okay. Or maybe it's something I don't remember how to do specifically. And then this guy I absolutely need his soul just because I fucking can't live without a fucking dive kick. This is a Metroidvania. I need a dive kick, please. It feels unnatural without one. There it is. Thank God. Oh, you bastards. Maybe it's here that the thing is? I could have sworn it was underneath the grave. Maybe I can't get it because it's Oh wait, no. Is it I don't remember anymore. I don't remember this game very much. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's underneath the grave, but I don't remember what I need to actually do to get it active, I guess? Ow. Soma, I need you to have more HP. Hold on. That'll be fine for now. Yeah, sure, just fall all the way down, that's fine. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to be able to get... Skulla from here. I thought that was, And I get really confused as to the actual, like, intended progression of this game, if only because of, watching some certain people play this game multiple times. Okay. So it's everywhere in the Hanging Gardens. I guess there's that stuff above me that needs to be looked at. Yeah, I guess I'll figure it out in a second. Actually, give me just a little bit. I need to BRB a second. Okay. I am now back. However, I no longer have a thought in my head. So, you know. I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but anyways. Maybe I'll be able to finish this in one sitting. It depends on how annoying some of the souls are going to end up being. Because I know I need to at least get the Succubus soul, the fucking Fire Demon soul. I can't remember what the Guardian soul that you need is. I think it's the, I think it's just the bat form. Where am I going? Upwards, that's right. Also, I'm really surprised that more people haven't looked at the new quote-unquote redeem. The totally original redeem that I made up by myself and did not steal from some other people. Right, I wasn't able to get up here before. There probably was... Probably just nothing but junk up here anyways, but we'll see. Oh, I can't even get up any further because it requires bat anyways. Alright, well, so much for looking there. There's a couple other rooms I can check though. This is one of them, and I can't do anything because I still require bat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this room. I can actually ascend this room, I think. I actually was probably able to do this way earlier and just ignored it entirely. That's actually probably more likely what ended up happening. But is this like the other, like Dawn, where if you can... Oh, the bells aren't tangible. Okay. Maybe it's only that big blue bell that's tangible. No, not even that. Wow, I can't fucking... Oh, I see. They're only tangible from the very top. That sucks. That was the funny feature about Dawn though. You could fucking kick the bells and they'd have items. Alright, so life news. So I forgot that I even did this today. So I actually ended up confirming that insurance is not going to cover the thing. So I am regretfully going to have to afford it by my own means instead. So yeah, I might have to cut out some subscriptions and shit, because it's very important that I am able to afford the thing that's going to let me be me. Which kind of sucks, because, like, I want to support people, but I can't support people if I can't support myself, you know, that kind of thing. There's nothing over in this corner, was there? Nope. Okay. Not to mention, I have to chill out with my own funding, anyways, just because I'm very susceptible to doing nice things for people, just because. Well, just because, really. That's the bottom line. And unfortunately, I need to, if I continue to do that kind of thing, I may have to end up just completely disconnecting my my current card from oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I have to go back around if I want to get that percentage map. Wasn't there also something in the basement here that I missed because I didn't have slide? I think it's just a hint for the true ending thing, but I could be wrong. I guess point is that all you have to know is that things are fine. It's just I'm going to be even more strapped for cash than normal, which means I'm probably going to put off emotes again. I may have to try and, like, buckle down and, like, make some myself again, and then get really annoyed that I can't do it. Is there a warp down there? Doesn't look like there is. So I guess I'll go down there first and just get the item. Okay. And it just sucks because I kind of figured out that the part of the fundamental problem of me trying to make emotes for myself is less so not just my capability, it's the fact that I'm purple. Or indigo, really, but that general hue is not very good when you have, you know, black lines on it, and it's very tiny. It makes it very unreadable. So I have to figure something out to be able to make that more clear. Without losing too much detail, because, you know, I still want these things to look detailed enough to, you know, look like myself. Yeah, like, I've got ideas of what I want to do, Raven. It's just a matter of like I mentioned, it's the fact that at a smaller size, that my design in general is not very readable. And that mostly just... Oh! This is the way forward, actually. Okay. No, it's not, because this is the forbidden area. Right. Because, like I said, black on purple at a very small size just does not read well. So all the outlines for like you know, any sort of outline or like the shape of my mouth or anything, unless it's like literally flat color to contrast with the purple, just does not work out very well. Right, I have to go back around. Honestly, the emotes probably actually don't look half bad on like a white background, but most people that I know don't use Twitch on like, you know, extra bright mode. Other than people who have some really like different color sensitivities, I suppose. I might honestly have to start like making some of the emotes just some of my other characters, just because it would then at least give me enough variety that I don't have to struggle with the color purple. Which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. I actually kind of thought about maybe making, because I already know like some of the first 5 that I would want in the first place, and one of them was like a, you know, a sip emotion, because I am a person that likes to drink lots of sody pops. So having someone with having an emote that's literally just chugging is a good one. Yeah. Sip. Yeah, hydrate. And a stretch. I would also have to like actually try and reach out to some people, because quite frankly, oh, that's why I couldn't get that top percentage, just because I still can't. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm trying to look for somebody that would really, really fit a particular style I would want for an emote, which is hard. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's just hard to explain. Because while I think some emotes look really, really nice, I feel like the style itself is like not, I wouldn't say not intuitive, but like it doesn't feel like it should be an emote. It feels like it should be like a literal picture to me, or like I guess a Discord sticker, because those things are massive. But like honestly, if I could, I would probably try and get something similar to like Graphi's or Doro's emotes, because those are honestly some of my favorites, just because of the way they're designed. Though getting anything stylized similarly to Doro would be a struggle, because that would mean trying to reach out to Doro for commissions, which I don't think I want to do, if only because I know how their plate is at the moment, and that would be too much to put on someone to ask about, I suppose. Although, you know, they could just say no instead, and then that's that. Oh, you know what? The door I was looking at is back here. So what is behind this door? I honestly didn't even consider this door. Oh. This is probably the place I need to go to, actually. In fact, now that I think about it, pretty much everybody that I, like, absolutely know I would want to, like, get emotes from are, like, pretty busy in one way or another. I don't want to stress those people out because that doesn't sound fun. Oh wait, no, I need Skulla for this. Where the fuck is Skulla? Oh, another dumb thing I was thinking about that has absolutely nothing to do with what I was just talking about. I don't know why, but suddenly the urge to play Dark Souls 1 again has risen up, and I do not understand. Even more, like, worrying is the fact that for some reason I'm thinking about the stupid Moonlight Butterfly Spear, specifically, and wanting to, like, run through with that. Which I'm pretty sure is like a weird choice to try and commit to, considering the fact that I'm pretty sure it's just bad. Like, I'm pretty sure that spear is just straight up bad. Not even like it's kind of good in some respects, just bad. At least comparatively to like literally anything. No, I can't go any further this way because I can't go underwater. Where the fuck do I go then? Oh, you know what? No, because that's the Chrono Mage Tower. So then, huh? Forgot there was a Moonlight Butterfly Spear? Yeah, there is. I think about it every now and again, because I remember way back when I looked it up and was like, oh shit, this is a pure magic spear, so that means it's going to pierce shields, right? No, it doesn't. You dumbass. No, it doesn't. When I got it for the first time, I was like, oh yeah, this thing's gonna be so great. I'm gonna, like, be able to just punch right through a bunch of shields and just breeze through things. No. No, that's not how it works in the slightest. Also, hello, Selects Lottery. Welcome in, if I didn't say so earlier. I kinda... My brain is slowly turning to mush because it's getting to that point in time, I suppose. But the only reason I was even thinking about, like, Dark Souls in general was because I was like, You know, it'd be neat to go through Dark Souls and just, like, completely forego my usual tactics of just, like, alright, I'm going to absolutely use this shield again for the 800th time. Because I have that problem. While I will vary my build in terms of the actual, like, weapon I use all the time, I absolutely cannot not play a Dark Souls game without just, like, using the same shields over and over and over again and turtling up when I, like, play that game in general. And that's kind of bad form. Well, not bad form, but it's something that I would like to break myself of, because that kind of gets in the way of doing a lot of different things I would like to do in a Souls game in general. Oh, wait! Devil, that actually works out better than getting Curly Soul, actually. Neat. But, yeah. Like, especially for, like, Dark Souls 2, there's a lot of, like, power stance builds I would love to try, but because I still play, Dark Souls, the quote-unquote, like, intended, I think, is the nicest word to use. Some people would call it the coward's way. But, generally, I just always use a shield, and I would like to break that habit. For no other reason than so I can do dumb stuff in Dark Souls 2, specifically. Oh. Where does this go to, then? Oh! This is how I get to Clock Tower. Right, okay. Hello, Graham. So we meet again! I'm glad to see you're unscathed. Good to see you, too. I've got something I want to ask you. Sure, go ahead. Someone told me that you are to inherit Dracula's powers. I take it that lady from the church told you that, didn't she? It's not true, is it? The term inherent is correct. It's true, then. I was born on the very day that Dracula was destroyed. So, in short, that means I am Dracula. That can't be right. You've been so kind and friendly to me. That is because I don't consider you to be a threat to my mission. That being said, you have made it this far. I sense a power within you. Do tell me, what kind of power has awoken within you? The power to rule? What? You foolish boy, that's impossible. Huh? I can't remain here any longer. I must get to the throne. Your name is Soma, right? You are wrong, Soma. I will not allow you to rule. Jeez, what was that all about? Oh, you know, Soma. Typical anime shenanigans. Yes, I do kind of crave Souls. I haven't played a lot of Souls in recent time. I tried to play Dark Souls 3 last year a little bit, but like got really burnt out on it really fast because, quite frankly, I kind of hate how that game is designed in a lot of ways. Like, I think it's very easy to point out that that game is like, if they tried to make a Souls game, but with Bloodborne mechanics without the actual mechanics. Because, like Bloodborne, there's a lot of really fucking fast things in that game. There's a lot of really fast animations you have to pay attention to. There's a lot of just, like, hyper-offensive, like, enemy design. But you're still stuck in the Dark Souls combat of you should be playing defensively. And it makes for a very conflicting experience. Hello, Soma. Hey, Yoko, I just ran into Graham. Really? Which way did he go? He was on a rush to get to the throne. Just as I thought. There is something important in the throne room. I'm sorry, Yoko. What's wrong with you all of a sudden? He's not who I thought he was. He was kind to me only because he thought I was powerless. I see. But his attitude changed when I suddenly when I told him about my power. Yeah, reading is hard. Well, in his mind, he thinks everything in this castle is his. So that's the reason? But it's better this way. What is? The fact that he sees you as an enemy now means you're my comrade. Does it? What, you don't want to be on my side? No, that's not what I meant. Haha, it's so much fun to tease you. But now's not the time to be fooling around. Your presence here has thrown Graham into a panic. This is our chance. What sort of chance? Using his cunning mind, he's been able to evade us up to now. I don't think anyone has seen him ever... Wow. I don't think anyone has ever seen him panic before. I get it. Circumstances right now are making him act this way. That's exactly right. This is an excellent opportunity to trap him. Well, I must be on my way. See you. I'm just gonna go back and save because I don't want to read that dialogue again. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 is a very... We decided to put a lot of Bloodborne stuff that we couldn't fit into Bloodborne into this game instead. And then have it still revolve around Dark Souls mechanics despite the fact that it's designed for Bloodborne. So I really don't enjoy that aspect. That's why I don't tend to agree with people when people say that Dark Eater Midir is a good boss, because quite frankly, I think he's an inferior dragon to Calamite. And I don't even like Dark Souls 1 nearly as much as most other people seem to. Well, Cole, the whole point of Bloodborne is the fact that you can be extremely hyper-aggressive with mechanics that reward you for being hyper-aggressive by giving you healing. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, you don't really have those kinds of mechanics in place anymore. It's still relying on you to play like it's a Dark Souls game, where you kind of turtle up a little bit more, which is exactly the opposite of what you want to do with the way that Bloodborne has been designed. Oh my god. I mean, you can even see it in like some of the first couple bosses. Like Vort is a pretty prime example of, he has some really quick and like gotcha style moves that you'd see in like a Bloodborne boss that you're not really equipped to deal with when you're playing Dark Souls 3. I think this just goes to the top floor, which I don't really need to do right now. But it gets even more funny when, realistically, I don't think Dark Souls 1 is my favorite, and I don't think Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. I think they're both kind of on equal grounds for me, personally. Because Dark Souls 1, while it has a lot of, like, very iconic, like, ways of playing it, and very, you know, memorable ways of being able to play that game with, you know, just solid overall design that is catered to the design of that game itself. I love it. But Dark Souls 2 itself has some similar designs that very lean into itself, and despite everybody complaining about the same dumb shit about it over and over and over, it's also very clearly like the most open-ended of all of the Souls, like all three of the Dark Souls games in general. Like, you can build yourself in the most ridiculous ways possible in that game and be successful because that's how the game is designed. Hi, Death. But like, I don't know. I think people just give Dark Souls 2 too much shit, and I think there are some people who are justified in how they feel about Dark Souls 3, but also, at the same time, I also have my grievances with it. I think the worst thing, personally, is just the fact that that game also just seems like it lasts forever. Dark Souls 3 seems like it just lasts forever. I should probably heal. The other thing that really bothers me about Dark Souls 3 in particular is that, like, doing a lightning styled build just doesn't fucking work. Which is really sad, because, like, they've got some cool stuff for that, but it just doesn't work out. I might die here, because I don't think I have, Melon? Oh, Melon just full heals. Okay. Death, why is your fucking hitbox so huge? Why is your fucking hitbox the size of Montana? Please, stop. Fuck, I guess I'll use my last high potion. Alright, he's dead. And it still hit me on the way back! Fucker. Alright, well, whatever. Gimme. That's the other thing. Like, Frostbite was also, like, a cool mechanic. But it's one of those things where... It's a mechanic where if it comes into contact with you at all, it's just gonna destroy you. But... using it would be really cool to, like, use more often, but there's only, like, what, like 4 sources of Frostbite in the entire game? 3 of them are weapons, and 1 of them is, like, a spell, I think. So it makes it really discouraging trying to, like, use Frostbite at all if you wanted to. I don't know, like, just in general, it feels like Dark Souls 3 doesn't let you do the things you really want to do. And 2 just is like, hey, do you want to make these two weapons that should absolutely not work together anyways? Here you go. Just have fun. The only thing that really drags Dark Souls 2 down is the whole adaptability thing. That's like the only complaint that I have with Dark Souls 2. Well, okay, that's not true. The other complaint I have is with the broken poise system, but that's also in Dark Souls 3 anyways, so it's not just a Dark Souls 2 thing. I hate when they decided to just like, alright, here's a poise system. You can have super armor only on these specific attacks. Oh, but these NPC characters that should be following the same rules as the player? Nah, they don't have to obey the laws like you do. Get over it. But they're still gonna fight you like a regular player. Like, what? I honestly forget what is even in this part of the clock tower. Hello, Mr. Devil. Is there even a point to this room? What's even in here? Nothing? Just the dolls? Just the killer dolls? Okay. I guess this is just more of a shortcut to get back down to the main area to use Skulla. Yeah, I remember there was some rumblings about that where, like, yeah, the poise is actually in Dark Souls 3, but it's just literally turned off. Like, it's just a switch that's just completely turned off. Which is like, why? Why would you do that to people? Is this another good sword? I can't remember. Yes, it is. I think it loses out on the insane hitbox, though. I think it's just a strong sword instead of having stupid hitbox. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that spike, but that's fine. That being said, I also never finished Bloodborne. It's not that I don't like it, it's more just the fact that I can't do the hyper-aggressive strats that the game wants me to because my brain just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That's kind of part of the reason why I want to, like, do more, like, shieldless playthroughs, is just because I want to get into a mindset where it would be easier to transition into, like, Bloodborne if I were to want to go back to it. Because, quite frankly, I do like Bloodborne, I just never finished it. I I think the funniest part is where I actually stopped during my original playthrough. I stopped specifically, like, in one of the DLC bosses, too. It was the, like, the congregation of the weird mushroom people. Weird mushroom aliens. And, what ended up happening was, like, I just kept throwing myself at the boss, and then I finally beat it by just dumb cannon strats. Because I was that person. I played with cannon. I played with cannon. Because it was funny. I think I was, like, using, cannon, boom hammer, and, like, moonlight greatsword. Just because I could. What's to the right here, then? Let me get this real quick. I don't get turned to stone. Yeah, I was watching somebody else play a hack of this not too long ago, and that's kind of what prompted me to want to play this again in the first place, so I kind of agree with that. Personally, and I know this isn't, like, most people's opinions on the Igavania's, Salix, but, I actually think I like Dawn more, overall. I mean, well, I'll see how I'll feel after the end of this, but, like, I think Dawn, overall, is just a better, like, tuned version of this anyways. And that the real thing that sets people off about Dawn not being good, or whatever, is mostly just people just don't like the talking sprites. Which is really silly to me. I think the weapons are overall tuned better in Dawn. I think the soul system is a little bit nicer in Dawn. But that's just me. That's just my opinions. My onions are as ripe or as rank as you want them to be, I suppose. Okay, I actually have Skulla now, so I can actually, like, progress. Which I guess would be faster to just go back up to the clock tower warp and just go from there. I think Dawn's pretty good. People give it a lot of crap because of the anime portraits and the forced touch screen gimmick. Oh, I can't go back up there because I don't have the thing now. Ah, right. But I think Dawn's alright. Honestly, I think people would be way more forgiving with it. Specifically, if it didn't have the seal thing. Like, if they just outright remove that from... Like, if they did end up doing a Diasvania collection, they would just start saying that Dawn is the better game out of, like, all the Igavanias. Because people love Soma. People really love Soma. Yeah, I can just go around this way. I mean, he is kind of a goofball, but also, like... The whole story reason for him existing the way he does is just so hammy that I just can't get into him at all. The only thing I really like about him is his outfit, to be honest. That's just me. That's just me being me, I suppose. I like Shanoa. I actually think I like Jonathan a little bit more, too, just because he's a dummy head. But that's the beauty of enjoying video games, is we don't all have to like the same things. Yeah, Order of Ecclesia's really good. I really, really love Order of Ecclesia, like, a lot. But I still think I prefer Portrait, just if only because... I don't know, there's just something about Portrait specifically that just gets me. I don't know if it's just because it's the theming Contra ROM hack. I've heard about it. It doesn't sound like my thing, personally. If only because, like, I kind of get that why people have, like, you know, here's this game, but with these characters. It's funny. But sometimes it's also, like, not great. Like, I remember, some people, well, and by some people I mean mostly just one person that I watched, he played a bunch of, Castlevania mods, like, over the last year, and a lot of them were just, like, character swaps with, like, no meaningful context to them, and that kind of gets a little stale. Now, granted, I did see that the Contra one, like, actually had, like, some meat to it. Like, it wasn't just a straight character swap. There was actually, like, you know, Contra mechanics in it, I guess. But, I don't know. I would have to, like, see more of it to be able to see if I really want to even, well, get into it, I suppose. I think one of the sillier ones that I've seen was someone made was it Portrait of Ruin, or was it I want to say it was either Dawn of Sorrow or Portrait of Ruin, but someone just, like, shoved Meta Knight in there for some reason, and he, like, came with, like, a full suite of, like, Meta Knight, like, moveset and everything from, like, Kirby's Dream Land, or Return to Dreamland, I should say. And, it works. It's a competent game. It's just like, alright, well, you've successfully put Meta Knight in this game. Why is he here? I don't know, LOL. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Yeah, there's a actually pretty big community for this stuff now, for, like, hacking all of the DS-Vanias and stuff too, especially since there was actually a recent, like, tool, I guess, that was not discovered but, like, built to be able to do that more easily. There was actually, like, a compilation of tools, I guess, to be able to make it easier to make custom content in general. So there's been a big, like, surge of stuff for that, for all the DS-Vanias and whatnot. However, I think even then, the that, like, Order of Ecclesia specifically has gotten, like, the least amount of content in general. Which is sad, because I love Order of Ecclesia. So the Contra guys are definitely one that exists, but I don't think there's much else besides them, unfortunately. I have often thought about some fun character mods that could exist in that could exist for like these Castlevania games, but to do the undertaking myself would be like way too much work that I wouldn't be able to actually put through. Like, I think my favorite idea that I've thought about briefly is a hack of either this game or Dawn, because it uses the Soul system specifically as a hold on, give me a second. Using this or Dawn to do a God, my brain just blinked out. A Satori mod, essentially, and have like an actual story to it and everything. Because like anybody that knows Toho knows that Satori's whole thing is that she can basically mimic or like do a almost perfect copy of like abilities from other people, which absolutely fits the whole you know, it like 100% fits the soul system in general. Like, is that's what you're doing with these souls, is you're mimicking the abilities of the enemies here. Yes, Koishi's sister. Like that, but that's her whole thing, right? Is like she can mimic everybody's abilities just through looking into their memories. And that would be like a perfect segue into actually making a story about it. Just simply as a she has to do this because there's some like thing causing her pets to go berserk, and then all the enemies could be like designed after the pets instead of like, you know, random demon. It would be a cool idea, but that would be like a super huge undertaking that would require a lot of work that I can't really put into it. So it's just an idea that's just there. Much like many other gamers of the world, I am an ideas person. I can contribute nothing. I would just think it would be neat specifically for Satori anyways, just because Satori doesn't get nearly as much love compared to her sister or her pets. And that's sad, because Satori's great. Because all she does is want nothing but like peace and love for her world and her pets. She is a good person. Not to mention, it would also be a perfect excuse if they were to port it into Dawn to sprite edit Agni to be Oku, because of course. Katana? Osafune? Is this the like extra good katana? I think this is the extra good katana. I could be wrong. I don't remember. The only reason I keep thinking about the katanas is only because, back when, I used to watch a lot of Rom Scout, and when he would do a bunch of randomizers for this, he would specifically look for, like, katanas that you could really use to, like, shred through some enemies just very easily. I just don't remember which katana it was that he would use. Oh. That's just a super potion. So I have to go around to the other side. Oops. I also haven't gone back to see Hammer or anybody and like restock on potions in a while. I feel like that's probably something I should have done some time ago. And I don't know if I'm currently close to a warp of any kind. Hey look, a gun. I think that's the funniest thing about the Sorrow games is the fact that there's just a gun. There's just a gun. You know, why not? You know, Demo, see, here's the thing. If you get the gun, like, properties, the gun weapon properties, when you are doing the randomizer on a really good weapon, you can, in fact, just decimate the entire game at range, because, yes. I should probably use some form of healing. Except the only form of healing I have is a super potion. Oops. Whoa! I didn't realize it was close enough for it to be uppercutted by you. Alright, he's dead. You know what? Is there a... I don't think there is. I think I have to actually... Oh my god, I don't remember buttons on this. Okay. No. No! Imps go away. Imps be gone. Unfortunately, leveling up does not heal you in this game. Come on. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not Symphony, where leveling up does in fact heal you. I would play Symphony again, but I was already in the middle of a playthrough where I was going to finish Symphony, and then I think these guys drop tasty meat. So if I could always just sit here and try and farm needles for a little bit of health, maybe, potentially. Yeah, I got to a particular part in Symphony, and then I just stopped and put it down, and then I was like, I don't really feel like playing this anymore. Hey, there's the tasty meat. I knew there was one. The sad part is that it was still, like, pretty close to the end of the game. And I just kind of don't want to do that again. Mostly because it was, oh god. Alright. That guy can just stay down there. I don't really care about these guys. I hate Crusaders, no matter which game it is. What's I fucking going on about again? Oh, yeah, now I remember what it was. It was, basically what I was doing was I was actually using Muramasa as a main weapon. And, the way you get that weapon to be good... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh my god, buttons. Brain, please. This is the only thing I really have a problem with trying to play this through emulation of any kind, not even just the collection pack, is the fact that I'm going to get A and B mixed up constantly. I think this is a save room potentially? No, this is just more fuckers. Hey, there's a save point. But yeah, you have to collect blood from enemies in order to get the Muramasa to full power, and you need a lot of blood. You need a lot of blood to do that. And I remember I parked myself near a grinding spot to do so, and at some point I was just like, you know, I would like to just use other weapons, but now I know if I do, I'm just going to not put out enough damage that it's just going to make me sad, so I don't know if I really want to continue playing this again. That, and I was in the middle of, like, trying to challenge Galamoth with, like, not shield rod strats, so that'll also do it. Anyways, it's like 11:10, so I think I'm done for tonight. Ugh. But it was nice to hang out. It's nice to do something else for a little while instead of just coming home and then feeling like shit from work. But before I finalize, I should see who is all streaming and what they are streaming and what I want to go watch. Oh shit! Okay, Dot is doing Decap Attack, and I loved the hell out of watching that, so I'm gonna raid Dot because Decap Attack is my shit. And I need to know what's going on in this. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I don't know when I'll be doing something again. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, but I'm not making any promises because every time that I do, it's going to not end well for me. So I'm just gonna say I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you for stopping by. I'll see you when I see you. Take care of yourselves. Get some sleep. Change your underwear at least once a day. Okay, bye.